Hi friends, welcome again to my channel. So let's continue with the SQL practice set. Okay, so in this video we're going to discuss about queries that basically relate to the concept of self join. Okay, so before going further these queries, one must know that in what situations that we need the concept of self join. Okay, so let's pause. Firstly just understand one point. If a table is showing us the data about more than one things, okay, more than one things. Now in this table, in this employee table, we can see that it is showing the data about employees and the managers, right? Because we know a manager is also one of the employee of a company. Okay, so everything that is going to be represented in this employee table will also be same for this manager. Okay, his name, his job, his joining date and his salary. Okay, so in short we can say that this table is going to represent the data for two persons, that is manager and an employee. But as we know, a manager is also one of the employees. Okay, so in order to query these kind of tables we need the concept of self join. Okay, now let's see if our first query. So what is the first query says over here? Display employees details who are getting more salary than their manager's salary. Okay, let's see how do we do this. Here this table is showing information about two things. Okay, that is employee and manager. So we will make two objects of the same table. Okay, so I have made over here two objects of the same table, employee table. Okay, so this is an object E and this is an object M. Okay, so we will use these two objects in order to find the solution of the query. Okay, here the query would be, as we know we have two objects, it is object E and object M. Okay, now let us write the query that we'll use to fetch those employees. See, it is select. Okay, we want employee ID. Okay, E dot E name, E dot job. Next, what do we want? E dot joining date, because we wanted every detail of that employee. Okay, joining date, and the next is what? E dot salary. Okay, from, as I told you, we made two objects. Okay, uh, first is what, say the table is same, that is employee table. Okay, so one object is what, E, and the second object is what, employee M. Okay, now here now we will specify the condition on the basis of which we want to select this detail. Okay, so what is the condition? Where E dot salary is greater than M dot salary, and, okay, here I'm making use of and operator. And the second condition is what? E dot manager ID is equals to M dot employee ID. Okay, so this is a simple query that will fetch out the details of the employees, okay, whose salary is greater than their manager's salary. Now let us discuss briefly the working of this query over here. Okay, see, these are the two instances that we have taken. It is an instance of E and it is instance that is M. Okay, both are the employee tables. Okay, so how do we do? As I told you, we have used two conditions over here. Okay, what is the first condition? See, we are going to compare the salary of E, okay, that is this object, with the salary of M object. Okay, on what condition? Where manager ID will be equal to the M dot employee ID. Okay, see, I have taken a condition. First condition is what? I am going to compare the salary where E dot salary will be greater than M dot salary, where we will match where the manager ID will be equal to the M ID in this M table. Okay, so firstly what we do, firstly let's see with this record. Okay, in this record what we will do, we will take the salary that is 17,000, okay, and we'll compare this salary to the m dot salary, okay, where the manager id that is 6 will be same as the employee id that is in this record. Okay, so we will compare this with the salary of this record that is 29,000. Now see here 17,000 is less than 29,000, so it will not be considered as a resultant record. Okay, now same thing will be happen with this table, okay, this record, sorry. Okay, now this 30,000 will be compared with the id 3, okay, of the same table that is 40,000. Now again it is wrong. Okay, next the 40,000 that is the third record will be matched with the fifth record in this table. Okay, that is what, 32,000. Now we can see that the salary of this employee, okay, is greater than the salary of the manager that is 5. Okay, the here the third number employee is having a manager whose id is what, 5, that is Manya. Okay, so we will compare the salary of this employee with the Manya's salary that is greater. Okay, so it will be considered as a resultant record, and so on this will happen in all these records. Okay, so this is a methodology that is basically used in this self join. Okay, so this is the way how this query is going to be run. Okay, now let's see a second query. So what is the second query says over here, display employee's name, okay, with the manager's name. Now in this we can see that we want the employee's name and the manager's name. Okay, so both these two things we can get from only one table, because only one table employees having information about employee names and their manager's name. So what will be the query? So we will write this query as, see, select same, we will make two instances, okay, of the same table. The first from one object we will get the name of the employees, that is, let's suppose we are make an object E. From E table, from E object we will get the name of employees, and from M object we will get the name of the managers, because managers are also employees. Okay, now let's see how do we write. Okay, we want employee name, okay, E name from E table, that is E instance of the employee table, and second we want the manager name. Okay, it will be we fetch from the M table, M dot manager. Okay, from what are the tables, the table is same, that is employee. Okay, so its instance is 1 E, and the second instance of employee is M. Okay, on what condition? See, where E dot manage id is equals to M dot EID. Okay, so this is a condition. Okay, so this is how we will get employee names and their respective managers name. Okay, so how do we solve this query? Let us understand this with the help of an example over here. Okay, as I told you, we want employee names from this E instance and manager's name, okay, who are also these employees, from this M table. So how do we get to know? Firstly we will get the name of the employee, that is Arun. Okay, and we'll compare the manager id of this E table, okay, with the employee id of this M table. Okay, that is 6 and 6, and we'll fetch the name of this E name. Okay, M dot E name. Okay, that is Shipra. Now here we will get to know the manager of Arun, employee name as Arun, is Shipra. Okay, this is how we will compare all these records and we'll get employees and their respective manager's name. Okay, so this is a second query. The next query says over here, display employees who joined before their managers. Okay, so how do we, so in this query we can see that here it is also showing the information that can be taken from only one table. So in this case also we will make use of self join. Now how do we write this query? See, what do we want? Details of the employees. Okay, select. Okay, here again we will make two objects. The reason for making two objects is what, the data, that is the table employee is showing information about two things, that is employees and managers. So this is a reason that we are going to make objects of two things, okay, two objects. In case if a table is showing data about three things, okay, so in that case we will make use of we will make objects of three objects, okay, of the same table. Okay, so that's why we are making only two objects of this employee table. Okay, now let's see how do we write this query. So we want to select employee dot employee id name job, okay, then e dot joining date, and next is what, e dot salary. So this is all details about this employee. Okay, from again the table name employee whose instance is e, and employee whose instance is what, m. Okay, now here we will specify the condition where, so what is the condition over here? We want those employees, okay, whose joining date before their managers. Okay, that means the employees who are having a joining date less than the manager's date. Okay, so what will be the query over here? So the query would be e dot joining date is what, less than m dot joining date. Okay, and here as we know there are two instances, so we have to join these two instances. Okay, so what will be the condition? The condition will be where e dot manager id is equals to m dot employee id. Okay, so this is a simple query that will fetch out those employees who have joined before their managers. Okay, now let's see our next query. See, so what is saying over here, display employee IDs. Okay, now we want just employee IDs those joined later from their managers and still have their salary greater than that their managers. Okay, firstly we want those employees who joined later, but and the second is what, their salary is also greater than their managers. Okay, now let's see. So how do we write? It will be select e dot eid, because we just need employee id from e dot sorry, it will be employee e. Okay, and the second instance is what, employee m. Okay, on what condition? Where the first condition is what, the joining date is what, late. Okay, so we will write e dot joining date greater than m dot joining date. Okay, now the second condition is what, the second condition here we will write and. Okay, so the second condition will be joining condition, that is where e dot manager id is equals to m dot eid. Okay, and the third condition would be e dot salary, okay, will be greater than m dot salary. Okay, so this is a simple query that will fetch out the employee IDs who joined later also from their managers and have a salary greater than their managers. Okay, more than their managers. Okay, so these are the queries okay, that we have discussed that basically relate to a self join. So just understand one thing, okay, whenever we need to use the concept of self join, if a table is representing information about more than one things, so in case of querying these kind of tables we make use of self join. Okay, so in order to use a self join, just create objects of that same table and just use these tables as different tables and make use of joins. Okay, so this is all concept of joins, but simply we have created two objects of the same table. Okay, so this is what a self join example SQL queries. Thank you.